What's up, everyone? We're back here for part 7 of our transforming a mass market ficus into a masterpiece. And as you can see, we have kind of revisited the past in the sense that I've just cut back all of the branches on this tree. Let's take a look. If you're watching this video series on YouTube, you can also get it for free on Bonsaify.com, where we also sell ficus starters among many other types of trees. All right, well, obviously bonsai can be somewhat repetitive, but we are actually making progress here. And I just want to point out that last time I measured it, the trunk was only about 2 inches above the nabari. It's actually gained a full ½ inch in girth, or side to side width at least, in the last 2 rounds of growth. And that's encouraging because we want a little bit fatter trunk. Meanwhile, I decided to cut this back mostly because I want to continue working on the branch taper, and in order to do that, I can't just let all of those big branches run. So I might get some back budding in here and or lower down on the trunk. We've got some good wound healing going on if you look at the original wound where I cut it right here, as well as one of the other large cuts. Everything is kind of moving along, as far as I'm concerned, in a way that is really great, except for those aerial roots. Now, it's kind of hard for me to figure out exactly what's going on. It looks like the roots may have come from the soil and gone up the trunk instead of coming from the trunk and gone down to the soil. But I'm just going to continue to leave those alone and see what happens over the course of the next few months and take it from there. If you look back at the beginning of this series, it was November of 2022 that I did the initial design drawings of the tree. So I think it's time for an update. And what I'm focusing on right now is that we've made some really good progress in terms of the proportion of the trunk to the branching and making this look a lot more like a ficus. So I intend to keep it really tight like this, not making a very big tree, maybe even having it a little bit wider than it is tall, but that will depend on what the tree gives me. Some of these branches are getting pretty cool looking, but I'm not 100% sure that they'll work out. So, in this case, I might have to cut this back further, and I might need to encourage the branches that are lower on the tree to run a little bit more while containing the ones that are up at the top. In any case, the design that I'm going for is relatively straightforward from this point on. Essentially, I'm just doing ramification. I'm going to leave the tree in this pot and let it grow relatively quickly, but I could see that the tree is going to be finished within the next couple of years if everything goes right in terms of ramification. That wraps up this brief part 7 of our transforming our mass market ficus into a masterpiece. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.